Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I hope that you enjoy this video. I also hope that you subscribe. Also turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. In this video, I am reviewing Gershion's Nail Extension Gel Enhancement Kit. And this is a kit, this is a builder gel kit. So I will go over all the contents that are in this kit as well as do swatches of the colors and then give you my initial thoughts of on the kit. And make sure that you come back because I do believe I will be doing a design with this kit in another video in a couple of days. So the kit comes with instructions and it comes with a thank you card. It also comes with a nail file. It's 100 on one side, 180 grit on the other side. You also get some paper forms and you get a gel brush. I think this might be a size 4 or a size 6 gel brush. You also receive another brush, and this is just after you're done filing, just to knock off all the lint off the nails. The lint and the dust, I'm sorry, to get that off the nails. You get a top and a base coat. Each of these are 8 milliliter bottles, and the consistency on both of the bottles is a medium consistency. They're not too thick and they're not thin at all. And I did notice that they don't have a very strong odor, which is always good. You also get 6 tubes of builder gel, and these are 30 milliliter tubes. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to do some swatches for you. I have already added the base coat to my swatch sticks and cured that for 60 seconds. And the reason I do that on my swatch sticks is because these are the swatch sticks that I'm going to use and organize so I can see what colors of gel that I have. I also do this with my poly gels, my acrylics, and my gel polishes. The first thoughts of this builder gel was I love the applicator tubes. I love that tip. And I also noticed that this consistency, this is not a runny builder gel at all. So I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. And this second color is 005. It's a natural pink. So what I usually do is do a slip layer of gel, but because these are swatches, I didn't do that. But it's really, really easy with this applicator tip to get that gel exactly where you want it. Usually when you're doing swatches, it's kind of hard to get that get all the color everywhere you want when you're painting it. It's kind of the same with the builder gel. I wanted to make sure that the entire swatch stick was covered. So I squeezed a little bit out, walked it down the swatch stick, and if I needed more, then I just squeezed out some more. So the benefit of these tips also is you're going to prevent a lot of waste. When you're using builder gel and you're dipping it out with your brush or whatever, a lot of the times we can get too much. But if you kind of squeeze as you go or as you need, you should prevent a lot of waste. It is also pretty simple to get that gel exactly where you want it with this applicator tube. I did apply a little bit of pressure on this color that I'm doing now. I did apply a little bit of pressure to get this one out of the tube. And what I tried to do was squeeze from the top of the tube so that I wasn't getting any air bubbles into the gel. And you want to do your best to keep when you're doing gel, you want to do your best to manipulate it in a way where you're always keeping the tip or your brush touching the gel to prevent air bubbles. I wasn't 100% successful in doing that here. However, I still didn't get any air bubbles, so I really like that as well. And don't worry, I'm going to go through each color again at the end of the video. So I know I'm kind of talking now about what I've noticed so far, but I will go through those colors again at the end of the video. I did notice too that it does self-level pretty quickly, but it's not runny. I didn't have the gel spilling all over the place or running over the edge of the swatch stick. So I did like that too. And then as well as with the top and the base coat, it's not a very high odor. It's the same thing with these builder gels. So I cured the base coat for 60 seconds. I cured each swatch stick after applying the builder gel for 60 seconds. And then I did do the top coat and cured that for 60 seconds as well. So far, I'm liking how this comes out of the tube. I'm liking how I can get it where I want. I'm really, really liking the applicator tubes. So the other thing is if you store these standing upright, it won't spill out of the tube because inside of the cap there is a stopper. I know that might not be information you wanted, but it was just something that I was concerned with. So anyways, this is their clear, and I was just showing you just how clear it was. And the second color again was it's a natural pink, so that color is 005. And the third color is 010. So it's not, it's kind of a coral, but then it's more red of a coral. I can't really describe it, but I really like that color a lot. This color is a peachy color, and that's 017. And this is 020, and it's kind of like a nudish, brownish purple color. And then color 043 is very similar to 020. One is just a tinge lighter than the other. So 020 and 043, they're both a kind of a brownish purple. So here are all the colors together. And what I want to do really quick is I want to see how this applies on top of the swatch stick. So on top of the swatch stick would be kind of mimicking applying it on top of a nail. So I just go in with a layer of the base coat, which I like how this base coat applies as well. And then I'm going to use the color 010. And I did cure that base coat for 60 seconds. So now I'm just squeezing out a little bit onto the tube, which would be where my cuticle area would be. And then you can just see me moving that down the nail. Now, obviously, I don't have enough to do the entire nail, but you can squeeze it as you go. So once I got the initial amount in a position that I liked, I just squeezed out more onto the swatch stick and just, move that around the nail to where I wanted it to go. This is not a really runny gel. You can see that I am holding the swatch stick in a position where it would run down the nail, and you can see it's not running down the nail, it's not running off the nail, it's not running over the sides. And I've taken this gel almost to the edge of the swatch stick. So I am going to go in with my with the brush that came with the kit and kind of just move the gel out a little bit and move it just around just a little bit to get it all the way to the edge of the swatch stick. And I'm really liking that this gel is not running all over the place. And I'm having a pretty easy time with getting the gel as smooth as getting an application of the gel as smooth as possible. With builder gel, it's very, very extremely hard to get that 100% smooth, like maybe with your acrylic or your poly gel. But I got this pretty smooth, and I'll give you a side view here. I think I did a pretty good job getting that pretty smooth. So I cured that for 60 seconds. I'm just tapping it to make sure that it's dry. So I'm going to wipe off the sticky layer and just see how easy this is to file. So I'm using the file that came in the kit. I'm using it on the 180 side, and I just want to make sure I get that surface of the nail 100% smooth, and I didn't have to go in with a lot of pressure. And I did speed this up just a little bit, but it just took about maybe a minute or so to get the nail surface smooth. So you saw what it looked like before I put it into cure. I didn't have like a lot of lumps and bumps. It wasn't 100% smooth, but it's pretty easy to file. Like builder gel is pretty soft. It's pretty easy to file. So I'm just going to go in with the buffer, and then I'm going to go in with my top coat. So initially, my initial thoughts of this kit is I do like how it applies. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this kit, especially that clear. And I do like this color 10. This color 10 was my favorite. So I'm going to think of a design, and I think I'm going to take whatever it is I got going on my nails and take that off and do a video of doing a full set with this. So make sure that you're subscribed, make sure your notifications are on, and I will link the video above of my nails. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure that you are subscribed. Also, make sure you give this video a like and make sure you leave a comment down below. Thank you guys.